You put it on the big screen. Hi, yogis. Welcome to class. How are you all? I'm back in Barcelona. Last week I was in Greece, but still I was going live to you on Tuesday and Thursday night. So today, Tuesday, we are here at 8 p.m. So those of you that are just tuning in, just be reminded that classes from now on are going to start at 8 p.m. Spanish time, which I think is the Central European time. And we'll be going live across the YouTube and Instagram channel, all at 8 p.m. So I just want to say hello to all of you tuning in on IGTV or IG Live and YouTube Live. Hello, Esther. Yes, so happy to be back in Spain. Maria, Valerie, Virginia, in Argentina. That's awesome. So on Tuesdays, I do a class with you all in English, and on Thursdays, it's in Spanish. Right now, I'm here in my yoga studio in Barcelona, and wearing the new yoga and meditation collection from Oisho, which is all organic cotton and extremely comfortable. So I actually wanted to do another Vinyasa slow practice because I'm kind of in that mood these days. So let's start on our mats. And be aware that the whole practice is going to be nice and slow and quite low to the ground. So let's start on all fours, measuring tabletop position, and spread your fingers wide. If you're at home and you have me on your YouTube, maybe just turn on your Spotify and put on some nice music. So tuck your toes and let's go straight into downward facing dog. If this is your first or maybe your last down dog of the day, just ease yourself into it, hang your head, maybe move the chin from side to side, and maybe even bend one knee and then the other. Allowing the ribs to open and allowing the body just to iron out any of those creases. Just really elongate the spine, lifting the tailbone up, maybe bending the knees, and then stretching out the legs, curling the toes backwards if you can. One more breath here, feeling the blood rushing into your forehead. And then exhale, lift your heels, shift forward, and hover your knees in tabletop. Make sure they stay above ground, and now you stay 3 breaths, just activating the shoulders. Exhale, elongate your neck 2. Exhale, 3, breathing, and exhale, drop your knees down with care, untuck the toes, and sit back. Inhale, place your hands open onto your lap, and breathe in through the chest. Ujjayi breath, exhale, extend your arms out to the side, touch your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, drop your ear over to the right shoulder and just place your hand on top of the head. Make sure you don't pull with your hand. You're just gently resting the hand on top. If you want, just inch your left fingers away. Meanwhile, you're staying seated at the center. Remember not to pull with your hand. Exhale. Let's change the chin to point down into your right shoulder and armpit, looking for that pocket, or maybe your imaginary pocket. Now change your hand to grab around the base of your skull. Tuck those fingers underneath that ridge line of the skull and start to pull. In this direction, we can actually pull quite strongly. And you should notice how the stretch changes almost into the corner of the neck, creeping down into the shoulder blade. I want you to stay there 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Just really easing into the practice today, breathing in and out slowly. 1 more. Relaxing, maybe even closing your eyes. And now exhale, drop your right hand by the side and roll your chin to center. Inhale, reach your arms up and look up. Exhale, reach your arms wide and fingertips down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach your left arm up, lengthen. With your right fingertips on the floor next to your hip, drop your ear over to the left side, hand on top of head. Just rest the hand and the wrist and stay here 3 breaths. Keep breathing into the chest. 2. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, you roll your chin down and turn it over to the left. And grab the corner of your head, tuck your fingers underneath that ridge line, and start to pull. Now let's stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Keep pulling with your fingertips. 3. On the exhale, you let go of the head and drop the left hand down by your side, chin down at the center. Inhale. Let's move forward onto the knees and stand onto the kneecaps. Lift your chest and arms up. Squeeze your glutes and stay. Keep tucking your tailbone in. Really stretch that front anterior part of your chest and abdomen. And now exhale, cactus your arms, point the tailbone back and arch. Inhale, stand onto the knees and lift the energy up. And now swing your arms round and drop your hands measured into tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes under, and now lift your chin and chest. Slide your hands backward for cow, and exhale into cat pose. Inhale, come back into cow. Lengthen your abdomen, feel the stretch on your front body. Exhale into cow. 1 more, inhale. Exhale into cat. Now we come into cow. Now untuck the toes. As you start to round the spine, you start to sit back onto the heels, slide the hands forward, and rest your forehead. Let's stay here with your arms by your side, and maybe just gently massage your forehead by rolling your nose and chin from side to side. We're going to stay here 3 long breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Feel free to keep rolling your face from side to side, getting that massage onto your forehead and your brow bone. Take enjoyment in the pressure there. And now exhale slowly back to center and stay. Breathe, inhale nice and slow. And then exhale, plug into your hands, round your heart, drop your chin, and roll forward into a leaning cat pose. Now tuck your toes, inhale, hover your knees off the ground, point your tailbone up, and exhale, hang your head. Inhale, round the back of your heart, lean forward into high plank. Bend your knees, lift the hips, exhale, push it back. Again, inhale, lift the heels, round the back of your heart, lean forward. Bend the knees, exhale, push it back. Well done. Let's stay here once more in down dog. Stretching it out, plugging into your fingertips, and lifting your sitting bones. As you hang your head, breathe slowly, 3 breaths. exhale, spread your toes wide or maybe even lift them off the floor. 2, can you feel the stretch on your calf as well as your hamstring? 3, last one. And on the exhale, lift your heels, lean forward and hover your knees off the ground for 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine as well as the neck. 2, inhale, keep pushing down with the floor, engage your fingertips. 3, inhale, last one. And exhale, drop your knees simultaneously, untuck the toes and sit back. Great. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Now we take a gentle twist by turning over to the left, dropping your right hand on the outside, left fingertips touch the floor. Now we stay here, looking past the left shoulder, breathing in through the chest, and maybe tugging with our right hand to twist deeper. Let's go back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And exhale, twist over to the right. You want to stay here, looking past your right shoulder. Exhale, really pull with the left hand. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. And now exhale, lean forward and we stand up. Inhale, reach your arms up, squeeze your glutes, and stay here. We're going to again tuck the tailbone in, feel the stretch of the abdomen. And now exhale, arch your spine into that cactus. Swing your arms around, inhale, reach them up. And now exhale, place your hands into tabletop. Inhale, you're gonna swing both feet like a windscreen wiper over to the left. And then you're gonna place the right foot down, and then the left foot goes on top of the arch of the right foot. Sit back. So you're sitting on the floor behind both feet. You're almost sitting like in a mermaid position. From here, you're gonna reach your right arm up and lengthen. Exhale, right arm goes behind you with the left, and you're gonna try and grab your left bicep. From there, bend your left elbow, really pull it towards the front, and then exhale, keep pulling with your left arm over to the right, and if you can, turn your palm facing down and grab your thigh. Inhale, feel the back of the wrist pushing into your back body, and now turn your chin over the right shoulder. We stay here, breathing in slowly. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale, last one. And on the exhale, you slowly release. Come back to center. Inhale, roll onto the knees. Windscreen wipe your feet over to the right. Place the left foot down first, and then place the right foot on top of the arch of the left foot. Sit back. You sit in the center of your mat, and you reach your left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. And now exhale, left hand reaches behind for your right bicep. Take time to find it. When you find a good grip, start to bend your right elbow and twist your chest, your torso over to the right. Find the strength in your right arm to help you. Inhale, keep pulling with the right arm. Maybe flip the wrist, palm facing down to grab the left thigh. As you tug on the left thigh, can you turn your chin over the left shoulder and stay for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. And on the exhale, you release and face the center. Inhale, come onto your knees and reach your arms up, squeeze the glutes and stay there. Keep tucking the tailbone in. Inhale, let's see if you can start to arch. And exhale, interlock, keep your hips forward. Inhale, as you squeeze the glutes and tuck the tailbone down, exhale, open the ribs up higher. Breathe in, keep looking down, get that chest towards the chin. And now exhale, release, come back to a straight line. Inhale, reach your arms up and wide. Exhale, cactus your arms Well done. Inhale, come back up, straighten. And now swing your arms round to drop them down into tabletop. Inhale, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and exhale, let's undulate, making that wave motion, tucking the tailbone, hanging the head. Inhale, round your heart forward, lean, and exhale, lift the tailbone and sit back. Inhale, round your heart forward, lean past the wrists. Exhale, lift the tailbone and lean back. Well done. Inhale, round your heart forward. And this time, as you lift the tailbone, lift the knees and push into down dog. Well done. Stretch out your down dog here. And then exhale, lift your heels, rotate your heels inwards and bend your knees outwards, nice and wide. Inhale, you're going to drop to your knees again, as wide as your mat. Untuck the toes, and as you slide your hands forward, you're going to drop your chest between the thighs. Just a slight variation of your child's pose. You can still rock your forehead from side to side, getting some enjoyment of a massage on your forehead. Or you can stay in stillness at the center of your mat. Let's just really stretch out long here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Really sinking into the hips. Try to let go of any tensions and melt yourself into the ground. So nice. Stay here 1 more. And now exhale as you push down onto the knees. Curl yourself up and measure your tabletop once more. Okay, this is where I introduce a new vinyasa to you. And tuck your toes and push into downward facing dog. Okay, really plug your fingertips. Try to avoid moving from side to side in down dog now. Try to stay still. Elongate your spine a little bit more, lifting the tailbone. If you're unable to lengthen your lower back, I recommend bending your knees and lift those sitting bones. Press your abdomen against the thighs. From there, if you can, start to stretch out the legs, keeping that height in your sitting bones. Well done. Now shift all the weight into your left foot and extend your right leg back and up. Inhale, stretch. And now exhale, bend your right knee in between the hands, point the toes back, and turn your shin into a diagonal. Untuck your left toes or keep them tucked and start to slide the left leg back. So we're coming into this first variation of pigeon, where we have the foot very close to our groin. Now we're going to take it into a very relaxed pigeon, where you slide your left knee, bending it over to the side. Try and get that 90-degree angle from the hip. And if you want to make it deeper, feel free to find that 90-degree parallel line with your mat. So option 1, you stay here, elongating the spine. Option 2, you start to drop your elbows down in front of your shin. So I repeat and remind you, the foot, if it's here parallel with the front of your mat, it's quite a deep hip stretch and may be uncomfortable for you. Make sure you're not leaning over to the right and that you're trying your best to square yourself at the center of the mat. If this becomes too much, you can point the toe and slide the foot towards your groin and find more control of leaning more to the left and back to center. So find your middle ground or wherever you feel comfortable, and we're really going to melt into the floor from here. So from there, you can stay pushing into the floor, or you can even come onto a block or a pillow. If you're able to melt your chest on top of the calf, and rest your forehead onto your forearms and wrist. creating a little cushion with your hands. So good. So be aware if you're rolling over to your right side, and use the strength of your chest and just awareness to bring you into the center of the mat, almost pushing further and stronger with your left side. If you have your right shin parallel with the top of the mat, I recommend you flex your right foot, pushing down strongly through the knife edge of the foot. Keep breathing your Ujjayi breath. Exhale. We just have one more breath here. Breathe in. And now wherever you are in your variation, look forward and place your hands down to walk back up. So good. So from here, we're actually going to straighten out that left leg. So from there, find your straight leg and then walk your right hand out to the side in line with your knee. Point your right toes, and then from there, you're going to lift the hips, come onto your shin, open the ribs, and really try and find a comfortable lengthening of your left side body. Breathe in and open up here. Last one. And now circle your left hand around as you sit back down and turn to face the left side of your mat. I'm going to slide my right foot in towards the thigh, and I'm going to swing the left foot comfortably onto the mat for some little cushioning onto the heel. Flex your left toes towards your face, and make sure your left foot is really pushing into the thigh. From there, you're going to push down with your right arm and lengthen your left. Inhale, breathe in, and then exhale. Can you really pull down with the left elbow and push it on the inside of the knee and calf? Find for some resistance there. If this is too much for you, you can grab a block or two and find some resistance with the elbow against the block. So any option, you now turn your head and rest your head onto your left fingertips. Nice. And then with your right hand, you place it on your ribs and keep spinning your heart and ribs open. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And now just rest your right hand at the back of your head. Your elbows pointing up and your head is resting on your fingertips. Feel your right ribs opening. There is some strength happening here in your left leg, on your obliques, just to maintain the stretch. We now focus for 3 breaths. Focus your eyes. And if you want, you can slowly, gently close the eyelids. 2. Exhale. 3, last one. On the exhale, keep your right hand behind your head, almost grabbing it with the fingertips. Extend the left arm out to push down against the foot and shin, and now pull with your right hand to lift your head up. Feels so good. Inhale, drop your fingers tips down, swing your arms over to the left in a twist, and exhale, grab your left thigh and twist your chest open. Inhale, come back to center, lift your right knee and extend your right leg out. To stay comfortable, try and open as wide as you can to get those feet comfortably on top of the mat. Inhale. Reach your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, option 1, let's do it together, fingertips behind your back. Inhale. Again, plug down with your fingertips to lengthen your heart forward. So in option 1, if you're finding this difficult, I recommend lifting up your hips, putting a block or a dense pillow or a folded towel or blanket underneath the hips. This will elevate and give you more freedom to roll forward on your pelvis. So be careful that you're not rolling the feet in. You want the feet to be pointing upwards. Inhale, really charge the legs. Keep lengthening through the heart. Option 2, if you can maintain your chest, change your hands. Within option 2, we can take any variation we want. We can either stay here And with each breath, notice how the body wants to melt forward. Keep moving with the breath. Listening to the body without rushing it, you start to melt forward at your own pace. Take any variation you wish. You can either rest your head like this, or maybe even hands in prayer, resting and creasing up your forehead towards the thumbs. Stay there. Exhale. Activate those feet. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. We go until 6. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. And on the exhale, you release and come back up. Well done. Inhale, reach your arms up and simultaneously bend your knees. And then exhale, grab onto the knees and hug them in together. Inhale, reach your arms back, almost leaning back into your hands. And we're just going to windscreen wipe again, keeping both feet in contact with the floor and just rocking your knees from side to side, getting a nice stretch in your side body. Well done. So I'm going to turn and face this side of my mat, just so that I'm always facing the camera. So come onto all fours once more, tuck the toes, and we get ready to the other side. Flex the feet, and we lift back into downward facing dog. Stretch it out again here for 3 breaths, each time feeling a little bit longer, a little bit stronger in those shoulders to resist gravity. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale, look forward. And on the exhale, reach back your left leg and follow the foot. Inhale, lift. Now look forward again and exhale, bend your left knee in between your hands. Turn the shin at a 45 degree. Slide your right back. Keep squaring your hips as you sit down. So if Pigeon is a lot for you, pull that foot close to your groin. And if you need to, you can place a towel or a pillow underneath your left sitting bone. From there, take any variation you wish, and we're going to melt the heart forward. If you followed me the other side, I invite you to bend your right knee at a 90 degree, point the toe, and if you want, you can either stay here with the left foot or get a deeper stretch by flexing the foot and getting that shin parallel with the front line of your mat. Remember, we don't want to roll to the left side. We want to stay in the center with some strength and activation and start to melt your chest down. Maybe you come onto all fours. Or maybe you can melt your heart all the way down, pressing the chest on top of your shin and calf. I really invite you now to stay here, flexing that left foot if you have that 90 degree angle, pushing down through the knife edge. Keep elongating the spine as you breathe in and out, rolling to the center of the mat. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. And 6. Gently push and look forward. Exhale. We release by walking our chest back up. Well done. Inhale. Straighten out your left leg, or your right leg rather, and place your left hand in line with your knee, away from the chest. You're going to point both feet and lift, rolling onto your left shin, bring your right arm up. Inhale, open up, stretching your right ribs. So good. And exhale, swing your right arm around. We face the side of the mat. Good. Inhale. Keep swinging your right leg to the side so you can rest your heel onto the mat. Place your left foot on the inner thigh, and we prepare for our side stretch. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Inhale to lengthen. And now exhale, really bend the right elbow with some strength and resist against the inner thigh or inner knee and inner calf. From there, you point your fingertips and you place it on the side of your head, supporting the head. Inhale, left hand onto the ribs. Keep sliding your ribs open, almost leaning back, and reach the left arm up. Now bend the elbow, place the hand behind your head. Amazing stretch here. I want to stay. Now stay with me. Breathe in. Exhale. Keep activating your right leg by flexing the right foot. 2. Allow that left elbow to point up high. 3. Charge your right fingertips to hold onto the head. 4. Breathing in and out slowly. 5. Enjoying this moment and this stretch. Exhale. One of my favorites. 6. Inhale. And on the exhale, really hold on to the head with your left hand, cupping it. Push down with your right against the shin and foot, and lift up, pulling and tugging with your left hand. Drop your fingertips. Inhale. Swing your arms over to the right, grab onto the outer thigh, and exhale, twist by tugging, bending your left elbow. Release. Inhale. Slide your left leg out. And let's see if you can open and straddle your legs wide, comfortably placing your heels onto the mat, maybe shifting back to get some support. Inhale. From there, we're again gonna come into a very deep forward fold. So let's go through the variations quickly. Inhale, fingertips behind you or sit on a block to lengthen your chest up. Option 1, stay here on your block and with your fingertips behind to really pump that chest forward. Remember to keep your toes pointing upwards and your thighs activated, pushing down. So you can stay here in option 1, feel it. Now option 2, move with me by placing your hands in front of your chest. Plug down with your fingertips, and I want you to imagine the hands sliding back and the chest sliding forward. Inhale here. Keep lifting through the chest. And now exhale, any option now. Take any variation in your forward fold. If you want this time, you can swing your arms out, grabbing the internal sides of the feet, bending the elbows, and pulling your chin and chest forward. Stay here now for 6 breaths. Exhale. 2. Use the breath to find depth. Exhale. And to create space in where you have tension. 3. Exhale. I notice my chest falling gently with the breath. 4. Exhale. Move gently, not aggressively. 5. Exhale. 6, last one. And on the exhale, push down with fingertips, bend the elbows, and push yourself back up. Well done. Inhale, reach your arms up, simultaneously bend your knees, sliding the heels in. And now this time you grab the outsides of the feet and bring the soles of the feet together. Hang your knees out. Inhale. As you grab the underside of the feet, pull your chest forward. Good. And exhale, try and hold it here. We let our knees hang to the sides, and you're going to maybe just activate the glutes by pulling the knees apart. Inhale, stay here. And now change your hands to hold onto the shins. So on the inhale, we want to find that arch in your lower back. And on the exhale, you want to round, tucking the tailbone in and hanging the head. Enjoy this swaying motion. Inhale, rocking forward onto your pubic bone, pulling and bending the elbows and lifting your chest through. And exhale, dropping the chin and hanging back. Last one. Inhale, rocking forward, really finding that motion of the pelvis, pushing your chest through the gateway of the shoulders. And exhale, last one, we roll back. Good. From here, you're going to clasp your feet again, lengthen. And you can either stay or you can start to roll or round forward. So take any variation you want to. You can place a block at a vertical height and just rest your forehead onto the block, rounding your spine. Or if you're able to forward fold a little bit deeply, you can still find rest for your head by placing your elbows in front of your feet and resting again your forehead onto the thumbs. Allow the skin of your forehead to crease towards your hairline. And maybe just giving yourself a nice massage of the brow bone, opening the palm out to the corners of your eye and into your temple. Again, hands in prayer, putting pressure on your third eye, creasing up the skin towards your hairline, allowing the thumbs to slide. And now opening the palm, putting pressure with the heel of your hand onto your brow bone towards your temple. Last one. Inhale, hands in prayer. Place the thumbs at the center of your brow. Crease the skin towards your hairline. And now as you open the palm, like the pages of a book, start to put pressure on your brow bone towards your temple. So nice. Inhale, come back up. And now exhale, we're going to close the knees and turn back to the side. Well done. So from here, we're going to close our practice by rolling on down. So good. Inhale, bend your knees into the chest and hold on to the knees with each hand. Be careful that the back of your neck is not arching. You want to tuck the chin in towards the throat and lengthen the spine as well as the neck. Well done. So my hands are just gently cupping each kneecap. And as I let my knees drop forward, my arms extend. Should be a nice relaxing position here. You have the weight of your legs just leaning and dropping forward, and your fingertips just holding on gently. From there, I want you to find a very gentle circular motion of the knees, keeping those knees together and finding a nice massage happening on your lower back. Once you've done 3 circles in one direction, change and draw 3 more in the other way. Just being very gentle and just enjoying this gentle massage that you're giving yourself. Now place your left foot down nice and flat, flex your right foot. And as you lift the foot, can you catch the foot from the outside? Good. From there, again, you want to push the chin towards the throat, lengthen the back of the neck, and just feel free to kind of open the knee out and rock yourself back and forth, getting this nice stretch in this half happy baby. So my left hand is on the top left thigh, and I'm just rocking and swaying my foot out and back to center, tugging my right knee towards the ground as much as possible. Maybe you can feel it touch. Okay, let's stay at center. And now as you slide your left heel away, keep that pressure of the left hand on the thigh. Now you're going to slide your right hand to grab the ankle and shin and completely let that right leg drop out to the side. I'm holding on with my right hand, and as I let my right knee drop, I feel a huge pull on my right shoulder. Should be quite enjoyable. You can actually relax your left foot as well. And the only muscle engaged here is really your fingertips, your hand, your whole arm holding on to that right shin. Really just let that right leg drop. And now on the exhale, you flex your right foot and lift it back up. Try to keep your left leg straight. And if you can grab the sole of the right foot with a straight left leg, try to reach back up into that half happy baby. Now I'm really pulling down with my chin to throat, my left hand on top of left thigh, and my right hand pulling down on the edge of my right foot. Well done. One more breath here. And on the exhale, bend the knee, let go of the foot, and interlock your fingers on top of the shin. Squeeze it in. Inhale. Let's point both toes, both feet. And now exhale, hold on to the shin with your left hand and extend your right arm out. Inhale, roll your knee over to the left side. In the same time, focusing on keeping your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Don't let your right shoulder lift. Stay looking up with the back of your neck stretching nice and long. Your left hand has pressure on the knee as you come into this gentle supine twist. Breathe in here, expanding the ribs outwards and upwards. And now on the exhale, you start to bend your left knee. As you bend your left knee, you slide the heel in towards the glute. And now slide your right hand down to catch the outside of your left foot. If you can grab hold of the foot, kick the foot into your hand, find a gentle arch, and roll your face towards the right. Stay here now for 3 more. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3, last one. On the exhale, you release your foot, straighten out the left leg, and straighten out the left arm. Inhale. Let's roll our head over to the left shoulder. Just need to be careful with the mic. Now exhale, roll with your belly, sliding the right knee out in line with your hip. Inhale. We come onto our forearms, elbows slightly in front of your shoulders, and pointing your toes. Sorry, I had to play with the mic. Hopefully it's not making too much noise. Inhale, slide your elbows backwards and pull your chest forward. Keep finding length on your front body. Can you squeeze your right inner thigh towards the floor and push your pubic bone down? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Just one more. On the exhale, you slide your left arm out so that you can rest your head back onto the shoulder. Okay, inhale, let's roll over back to the center of the mat. And exhale, cross your right foot over the left shin. Now grab your right wrist with your left hand and stay on the floor, just resting your arms and your legs in this cross. And you're going to pull the right wrist over to the left, just turning the torso. Now pull your wrist, get the stretch on your right side body. Feel the muscles on your left side contract. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Or audio has gone? Hello? Nothing? Nothing? Sorry everybody, stay lying down. You can hear me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try and fix it. It's okay now? Okay. So hopefully you're staying lying down and you found that nice banana stretch. And now if you were in your banana stretch, let's start to leave it and come back to center with the chest. Inhale, bend your knees into your chest, and we're just going to gently do the other side. So hands on knees, neck is long, and take your 3 rolls clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Nice. From there, you're going to start to place your right foot down and bend your left knee, flexing the foot up high. Can you catch your left foot from the outside and come into this half happy baby? We're just going to sway from side to side, getting that neck nice and long and getting that stretch in your lower back and in that hip. So let's stay at center and see if you can now start to stretch out that right leg. So as you do so, really pull your right heel forward, and with your right hand, put some pressure on your upper thigh. From there, you're now going to slide your left hand to grab the ankle and allow the left knee just to hang out, feeling a huge pull on your left shoulder. Stay here and breathe. 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Really allow that left knee to hang. 3. Last one. And on the exhale, engage that left leg, lift the left heel in a flex, and again try and catch the foot on the outside in happy baby. Now let's activate the stretch, pushing that right heel away, placing pressure with our right hand and pulling that chin down into the throat. Pull with strength with your left hand and try and get that deep stretch for half happy baby. Stay here 3 breaths. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, you release the foot and catch the shin with both hands, interlocking the fingers. Inhale, squeeze the knee into the chest, point both toes, elongate the neck. And exhale, catch the knee with the right hand and extend your left arm out in line with the shoulder. Inhale, roll the knee over to the right, but keep your left shoulder blade in contact with the ground. We stay looking up for 3 breaths first. Exhale. 2, you can gently close your eyes, keeping the neck long. 3, last one. And now on the exhale, gently slide your right heel into the glute, bending the right knee. Now slide your left hand down. Can you catch the outer foot? And now exhale, kick the foot into the hand and roll your face to the left. Stay here, still applying pressure with your right hand and finding that beautiful arch in the back. 2 more, inhale. Left shoulder plugging down, right hand has pressure. 1 more, inhale. So good. Exhale, release the foot, stretch the right leg out. Inhale, stretch the right arm above your head. And now roll your head over to your right shoulder. Inhale, slide or roll onto your belly. And exhale, walk your elbows back so they're slightly in front of your shoulders. Come onto your forearms. Inhale, point your left toes and really push down with your pubic bone and try and push your left inner thigh to the ground. From there, we're going to slide our elbows backwards and push our chest forward. We hold Sphinx with half frog pose. 3 in total. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. And on the exhale, you slide your right arm out and drop your head back down on the shoulder. Inhale. You're going to roll yourself back onto your back at the center of the mat, but keep your left leg crossed on top of the right ankle. Inhale. Grab your left wrist with right hand, and now create that banana shape by just sliding your torso over to the right and then pulling with your right hand. Imagine you're just waking up in the morning and you're feeling also that stretch, that length, and you stay in your little banana. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring your torso back to center. Inhale. From here, you're going to slide your heels out to the edges of the mat. And now circle your arms down by your hips, palm facing up. Inhale, flatten out your shoulder blades. Lift your head, look towards your navel. And now exhale, come down vertebra by vertebra, lengthening the back of the head and neck. Now let go, let your arms pull out. Your tailbone feel heavy, and your feet fall to the side. Take an enjoyable rest now in Shavasana. I invite you to stay here. Perhaps you have a little towel or t-shirt that you can cover your eyes. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit myself back up and say goodbye. So thank you everyone so much for joining me for this live practice. I hope you enjoyed our slow Vinyasa session, getting you into the mood for bedtime and letting go of the day. I hope to see you again for our live session every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock. Namaste.